Hi, everybody. My name is Bobby Richardson. Today is going to be a little bit of a special. I just had this message come across my Facebook page, and I decided to jump on it while I was here and give some sort of message to you, or let you guys know what's going on. Excuse any banging or anything, and I don't know if you can hear the music, but it's actually the next door neighbors that are building their house on their roof. Okay, so I jumped online and I got this message from James Gibbs, and it was given to him by Rob Anderson on Facebook. It starts off, this is definitely interesting, a sign of the coming apocalypse, and then question mark. But this story actually is something that has fitted with some of the information that the elders were giving me. So I'm going to read it out. And then this is actually from Rob Anderson. A lifelong friend of mine has lived, sorry, I'll just get rid of that. And we'll go back into, there's technical issues when you go live, right? A lifelong friend of mine has lived in many parts of Africa for almost 40 years. She has spent 30 of those years working directly with elephants and conducting behavioral research. She just told me that she and her colleagues are witnessing all of them moving to higher grounds. They have been extremely restless for the past few weeks, and just within the last few days, they began freaking out. After this, my friend and her colleagues began contacting other wildlife officials and experts across the entire world. Every single one of them were told that all the animals are running for the hills. Now, my friends and colleagues are warning everyone that maybe some global unprecedented cataclysm is about to happen. The animals don't lie. The animals are running for higher ground. They believe that either a global earthquake or a tsunami is coming. They don't know for sure, but they know we don't have much time. And this was on March the 9th, 2024 at 5:30 p.m. that was given. Now, okay, all of that aside, and the fear that I don't want you to go, and go into fear here. So this is the reason why we have been doing all this shadow work, why we have been doing all this work of living in the moment, in the present, and just keep on trusting that moment that you have within yourself, that you're going to be at the right place at the right time for whatever comes, your way. We're also being confronted with the fear of death in this scenario. So death is not the end. It is the soul moving, transitioning from one place and going into another. And that might be where your soul wants to go. So it's not something that's going to be, that's it, the end of the story. You are going to progress to somewhere else if that actually happened. But please don't run into fear or feel anxiety with these sort of things that could be taking place. If something does happen around the world, a tsunami or whatever, it will probably be local in certain areas that will be affected and other areas will not. That's why the animals are moving to a specific place. So there's certain places that will be maybe taken out and some places that might not be, So I'm all going maybes and might be's here because I do trust the animals, absolutely 100%, but sometimes these lessons are brought for humanity to face their own death, to face that sort of thing so that they can relax a bit more with it and realize that living in the present moment is more important than worrying about that sort of thing. Because in the present moment, you'll be gifted by your soul the messages, just like the animals are, of where to move, where to go, where to holiday, whatever. And you'll just automatically go to that place at that time. Doesn't matter if you're meant to be working or whatever, something will happen. It's just like those that ended up in, you know, other disasters, like maybe 9/11 and stuff like that. When that happened, there was quite a few that didn't turn up for work. There was actually more that didn't turn up to work than the normal day. And it's because they already had this gut instinct of feeling like staying home. They just felt a real pull to, like, I don't feel like doing that at the moment. Let's just have a day off. And there's that's their soul screaming at them, no, you know, just chillax, have a nice day over here. So I just thought I'd go live with this because these sort of things do come up, and they will come up. Like the world is not going to stay the same. The Mother Earth is going through her own massive shifts. She's going to shake it up, but she also knows who you are, and she wants to, you know, protect those that are also moving towards that fifth dimensional state of awareness and state of being. I also thought while I was here, being that it's to do with animals, right? And they're doing what they're doing because they feel they need to, for whatever reason. We don't know the reason, right? Also, yeah, I thought I'd pull a couple of cards from the Animal Shamanic deck, but just before I do that, I do remember the elder that I worked with. She was saying if the birds fly off really suddenly, that means something's probably going to happen in your local area. So just be a word of warning, like don't go crazy and think, oh my God, the bird's flying off. And it's like, you know, the sun's going down and it's their normal time to fly off. You know, be sensible with this. But if you see a whole heap of different breeds flying off together, hello, there's something going down there. The animals will gift you a warning sign of what's to come, if anything is to come. I personally haven't had any indication, but I'm in Australia. I'm not in Africa. And maybe I'm already situated in a place where a little bit higher up. We are close to the sea, but we are higher up. Maybe I've already situated in a place that feels safe. I don't know. But I just wanted to bring this up for you guys. So you go into your own feelings of what's feeling right for you, because this is my reality and this is where I'm at, right? And I know everything's going to work out. Okay, animals, do you have anything that you want to say? Oh, he fell out together then, so I'll put them back in and we'll see if we have any flying out. Talk about animals. I have Penny down here with me. Penny, do you want to say hello? We haven't seen Penny for a while, so say hello. She's with, can't quite see her because she's too short. She's actually sitting on my lap. I have to like raise her up for you to see her. Hey, she doesn't like that. Okay, if I put her on the actual table, you don't see her. She's too short. Okay. Any animals? Animal messages, please, for the collective who is watching. Animal messages for the collective who is watching. Okay. We do have one that flipped up. I'm just going to take that very first because it was a big bunch again. I don't know why big bunches. Maybe they're all wanting to talk all at the same time, right? But I took the top one. Is there any more? Animal message. Oh, that one flew out. Okay, that was a definite. Any more animal messages, please? Any more animal wisdom and messages? Okay, I've got a couple more there that can actually three and one fell on the ground. Take that. So we do have Ladybird good luck. So you see, this is good luck means that you're already connected to your soul. You know where you're going. You have the luck. You are going and moving in the right direction for yourself. There's nothing to really fear, but do trust your instincts. Do trust what you're feeling in the moment. If you feel like You know, oh, I really want to go camping. See that sort of pull. Oh, I really want to go there. That would be so much fun to do that. That sort of pull. That's you following your soul. That's you following your intuition. So that's how good luck happens, right? And then we have moose wisdom. Let your head and mind reach the stars. Yet keep your yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom of your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So the moose wisdom is definitely connect to your soul, right? Just what I've been saying. Like listen to the intuitive response, because when we move into these higher frequencies, we are moving with our instincts, just like the animals are. That's why the animals know what to do. The other one is squirrel. Always be prepared. You are an expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will guide you to where you all need to be. So, yeah, make a plan for the future, and life, yeah, you will be guided. You will start to make plans. So don't panic. Please don't panic with any of this. Unicorn, infinite possibilities has come up. How beautiful is that? You are the sovereign of this and of the seen and the unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to your spirit of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. Like literally, this is asking us to step into these higher frequencies. And this, where do we meet? What do we meet at the higher frequencies? Oh, all of a sudden, horses will be born with little unicorn horns on their head, because that's part of that higher frequency. And they have this innate magic with them, and you can actually tap into them, and you can actually converse with them, and you can actually come to realize the magic that they possess and what they can actually change in their reality. So yeah, it's interesting, unicorn energy coming through me now. So there is this whole other game when these things are born. You know, it's not impossible to reach into the higher frequencies and see different animals that are being born, and also seeing other animals that don't make it into those higher frequencies because they were only there for the lower frequencies. I don't believe mosquitoes are coming. let's say that might be wishful thinking. Bison, even though they have their part to play, right, in this third dimensional, in this lower dimensional aspect. And of course, we're expanding our reality, but I have been told through dreams that some animals won't come into those higher frequencies. They are specifically for the lessons of the lower frequencies. Anyway, bison, abundance, sacred buffalo. So this is the white buffalo, literally what Prisha told us that we were. Yeah, the white buffalo hearts. Bison, abundance, sacred buffalo, cloak me with your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So, you know, prayer could be meditation, going into oneself and figuring out where do I really need to go here right now. Interesting that it's like, keep me warm through the storms of life, though. I'm not surprised, being that we just got that message that there might be something coming up for you, depending on which country you're in, obviously what location in that country as well. But this is not a fair game. This is not what I'm doing this for. This is just a heads up, guys. Look around you. You know, don't stay in the logical mind that's fixated on what somebody else told you to do. Start to trust that intuition. Move into moment to moment. Trust yourself a lot more as you go along. If you get a pull and excitement to do something, go do it. Just live your life through that heart-based scenario. Totally different, but really friggin' interesting that message has come up with the elephants and so forth about, you know, somebody who actually has been watching and observing the elephants for quite some time now, and then ringing up different places, and they're all saying that their wildlife is starting to move into higher grounds as well. So usually higher grounds does mean earthquakes and tsunamis. So that could be a possibility in your location. It doesn't mean it's going to happen absolutely everywhere. There are going to be pockets that are going to be safe, because otherwise the animals wouldn't move to those places and that sort of thing. But it does depend. Just heads up, guys, a quick message, a quick throw